In this video, I'm going to show you how to make this cute little mushroom pincushion. I crocheted a mushroom because you guys were searching for how to crochet a mushroom. I was like, what do I do with this mushroom now I've crocheted it? And then I thought I can put pins in it, and it completely works. I actually was going to sew some little beads on the top to kind of like make it look like it had those little spots mushrooms have. And then I looked at my pins, I was like, I can put pins in it and that can be a pin cushion. If you want the pattern, it's on my website, catcampbell.com, and I'm going to show you how to make it now. So let's get into it. I used 2 contrasting cotton yarns. This is great for yarn that you want to use up. I will link them below, and some microfiber filling, tiny amount, and a 4mm crochet hook. I'm going to start by making the stalk of the mushroom with the lighter coloured yarn. I'm going to do a magic circle, so I'm going to wrap the yarn around my fingers 3 times, pull through the first loop underneath the second 2 loops, and then pull over again through that loop that I just made. Then take it off my fingers, jiggle it about a little bit to tighten it up. And then I'm going to work my first round. I'm going to do 6 single crochets into the circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And to close the circle, I'm going to pull on the tail of the yarn, and wherever it pulls onto, I'm going to pull the other end of that loop, and that will close the second loop. And then I can just pull on the tail and that will close the other loop. For round 2, I'm going to work 2 single crochets into every stitch to make 12. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now we're going to join with a slip stitch and start our 3rd round. So we're going to chain 1 and then work 12 single crochets around in the back loop only. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12, and join that with the slip stitch to the first stitch. And then carry on going around and doing single crochets for rounds 4 to 9. I'll meet you back here when you've done 5 rounds. That's our stalk done, and I've just joined the top with a slip stitch, and I'm going to just stuff it with a little bit of filling. Now onto the top of the mushroom, we're going to use our darker yarn and do exactly the same thing as we did before with our magic circle. Work 6 single crochets into the circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pull on that tail. And then work 12 single crochets around, so 2 in each stitch for our second round. Now to start the next round, I've done 1 single crochet and I'm going to mark that with a stitch marker, and then we're going to do another one in that same stitch, and then in the third stitch just 1 single crochet, and repeat that 6 times. So 2 and then 1 and then 2 and then 1 to increase your circle to 18 stitches. Next round we're going to increase by another 6, so make it to 24 stitches. So we're going to start with 2 in the first stitch, 2 single crochets. That's 1 and 2. And then pop the marker into the first stitch. And then we're going to do a single crochet in the next 2 stitches. So that's 1 and 2. And the next one's going to be 2 single crochets in the stitch. 1, 2, then 1 single crochet in that stitch, and 1 in the next, 2 in the next, 1, 2, 1 single crochet and another 1, 2 in the next stitch, one in the next, and another one in the next stitch, 2 in the next stitch, one in the next stitch, 1 in the next, then 2 in the next stitch, and then 1 in the next, and finally 1 in the last stitch of that round. So you have now 24 stitches around. We're going to increase once more to 30. So that's the first stitch of your round. So 2 in that stitch, and then you're going to do 3 stitches with just single crochets. So in the next stitch you want 1 single crochet, 1 in the next stitch, and 1 in the next stitch, then 2 in this stitch here, and then 1 in the next 3 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 2 in this stitch, 1, 2, and then 1, 1, and 1, 2 in the next stitch, 1, 2, 1 in the next, another 1, and another 1, 2 in the next stitch, another 1, 1, and 1, 2 in this stitch, and then you've got your last 3 stitches there, so there's 1 single crochet in each of those stitches. So now you have 30 stitches around, and you're going to take your marker out and you're going to do 1 single crochet in every stitch. So I'm going to chain 1 first, and then 1 single crochet in every stitch around. we've finished that round. In this round we're starting a rapid decrease for the underneath of our mushroom top. So we're going to be doing, in the back loop only, we're going to be doing a decrease stitch and then single crochet, and that is how you're going to crochet all the way around. So that's the decrease stitch I've just done, and then that's the single crochet, another decrease stitch, and then a single crochet, and just alternate these two stitches all the way around. Going to join that round with a slip stitch, and then we're going to start decreasing again, and this will be the last round for our mushroom top. So we're going to chain one and decrease stitch, single crochet, and then alternate these all the way around. Now I'm going to take my needle and sew the two together. It's actually only 2 inches by 2 inches, but it holds a lot of pins. But if you do want a larger one, let me know in the comments and I will write a pattern for a larger one. If you got value from this video, then please consider giving it a thumbs up. I would absolutely love that. It would make my day. And consider subscribing if you haven't already. Really sorry about my throat this week. If you liked this video, you are going to love this video. So I will see you there.